Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome as well. And as a quick reminder to all, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across all regions. And the best way that I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to hit that like button, when you choose to comment, when you choose to share the information. So if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. Please, feel free to interact with the channel as well. And then for additional ways that I can help you take your business to that next level, please check out those links below. And so with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's the secrets of how to sell more and make more money in the gym business. The secrets of how to sell more and make more money in the gym business. And so I have 10 thoughts for you. Take a look at these. If you're looking to grow your business, which I think most people are, you're looking to go to that next level, whether you're, struggling, you kind of become stagnant, or you're doing well. If you want to go to that next level, listen up. These could be some tips that could help you potentially do that. So the 7 secrets of how to sell more and make more money in the gym business. Number 1, ask questions and listen. Ask questions and listen. This is one of the common mistakes, is we go on talk, tell overload. Okay? And really what the job is when we're dealing with a customer is we want to find out as much about them as they can. How long have they been thinking about it? What have they tried before? What do they like? What do they not like? What challenges have they faced? What do they like best about it? But ask questions and listen. Okay? And one of the things about listening, that's always worth repeating, is listening. It's not simply waiting for your turn to talk. Okay, it's listening and providing solutions, to the customer's problems. So ask questions and listen. One of the things I would suggest, kind of in the selling process, if you're not using one, get yourself a guest profile. Okay, and you can do some searches on the channel here for some of this, but get yourself a guest profile, and this will help prompt all the questions that you want to ask. Or it'll help prompt follow-up questions that you may have already asked your customer when they came in. So number 1, ask questions and listen. Number 2, show off your full potential. Here's what I mean. Go for it. Go for it. What are you waiting on? Okay? If you make a mistake, just fix it and keep going. Okay? Show off your full potential. One of the things that's going to happen, when you're in sales, are you going to close everybody? No. Can you try? Sure. Okay. But go for it. Use everything you have, to get this done. Okay. I'm not talking about being overbearing. Okay. What we're ultimately trying to do here is solve problems for your customer. We're ultimately trying to provide solutions. But show off your full potential. Don't hold back. Okay, and a lot of times we hold back. I'm going to be wrong. People won't like it. If you're trying to solve problems for folks, you're probably going to be in pretty good shape. Number 3, assume the sale. Assume the sale. Now, let's talk about this. Okay, what I don't mean is prejudge the sale. Prejudge the sale. Oh, you're going to buy, so I don't have to follow all these steps. No. Okay, assuming the sale, you treat the customer like they're already a buyer. You treat the customer like they're already a member. Here's where you're going to check in. Here's where you'll pick up your towel. Here's where you'll meet your personal trainer. Here's where you'll access, here's how you're going to access your app. Talk to them like they're already a member. Okay, don't talk about, a year from now when you finally get started. Okay, we're not going to do that, but assume the sale. Talk to them like they're already a member. Follow the steps. Follow the proper steps. And again, if you don't have them, do a search here on the channel, and we provide all that for you. Okay? But assume the sale. Number 4, stand out. Stand out. The number 1 problem of most salespeople, number 1 problem of most small business. And, if you're Disney and you're Coca-Cola and you're Apple and you're Google, they got it all going on for them, right? But for the small business person, individual salesperson, the biggest problem they face is that issue of obscurity. Nobody knows who you are, and those that do, They don't have you at top of mind. You need to stand out. What the goal should be, you want to get known by everybody in your community. Okay, put out videos, put out podcasts, write blogs, join networking events, go to Toastmasters, get involved in the community, do press releases, create ambassadors at all the local businesses. Okay, you want to stand out. You want everyone to know who you are. The reality is you want to become a person of interest. If you're a personal trainer, in a manner of speaking, you want to become that celebrity trainer in your marketplace. Okay, so we want to stand out. Number 5 on the secrets of how to sell more and make more money in the gym business is tell your story visually. Tell your story visually. So we talk about telling your story visually, video, right? Video, images, pictures. You can do it, speaking engagements and things like that. But tell your story, and your story. This is your brand. What's your story? What prompted you to want to start this? What's your mission here? What's your focus? Tell that story visually. Okay. Number 6, overcoming objections in sales. Overcoming objections in sales. And of course, this is a big one. It's one of the things that many people fear is, how do I handle this? And let me give you a couple thoughts, because we want this to be simple for you and simple for the customer. Again, it's not meant to be overbearing. But let me just comment on this, on the issue of overcoming objections. When you sit down and you're showing your customer the price, you're showing them how much it costs, you've gone through all the initial steps of showing them through and answering questions, and that is where the selling takes place. And what I mean by the selling is, this is where you're showing the customer how you can solve their problem, how you can provide solutions. That's what you're doing. When you sit down and go over price, now it's no longer about that. Now it's about asking them to become a member. And one of the best things you can get in the habit of doing, if they give an objection, get in the habit of becoming agreeable. Get in the habit of becoming agreeable. Okay, customer says, "Well, I didn't realize it was going to cost this much money." Mary, I understand. Okay, it seems like everything costs more money these days. Mary, what do you say? Can we go ahead and get you started today? Because if the selling has already been done and done properly, where we've actually value exceeds the price, right? The value, I can help you lose the weight, get off medication, etc. That value exceeds price. Chances are they may buy. But get in the habit of becoming agreeable. It's a great way to navigate through this. Another thing you can do when it comes to overcoming objections in sales is, you pretty much know what the objections are going to be. Make a list of what you get. What are you struggling with? What's the customer saying to you that's a stumbling block for you? Let's just use, I want to think about it. Okay, Mary says, I want to think about it. Well, what if when you're on the tour, customer says they want to lose 20 pounds, they want to, get off medication. Mary, great, we can help you do all that. We can help you get in the best shape of your life. Mary, tell me, how long have you been thinking about doing something like this? Boy, it's been a while. Ever since I got out of college, actually. It's been about 10 years. Okay, this can help you navigate some of this. So if you're struggling with that, take a look at that. If you're not, don't worry too much about it, but can give you some ideas on how to help that. Number 7, don't fear giving away too much up front. I see this a fair amount. People, I don't want to give away too much. Well, give away as much as you can. That's my message. Give away as much as you absolutely can. Okay, can you offer some free training? Can you offer discounts on apparel? Can you offer a free month for a friend? Whatever it might be, give away as much as you can. Don't fear giving away too much up front. This can make a big difference, because not only can this help the customer say, well, hey, this is a great value, I'll go ahead and do this. Plus, it can also help give your employee confidence in asking that customer to go ahead and buy today. Number 8, understand what motivates your customer to buy. Understand what motivates your customer to buy. What motivates them to buy? And, go back to what we talk about so often is, what does the customer really want? They don't want to work out. they don't want personal training. They don't want to book an appointment. They don't want to take a tour. Okay, not really. Okay, what they want is they want their problem solved. What they want is a solution to their problem. Getting them to buy isn't just, hey, we have all this equipment, we have all this stuff, we have this great price. That in and of itself will not do it. Okay, value has to exceed price. There's really not much of an option there. Okay, and so what motivates them to buy, and we talk all the time, sell the customer what they want. Okay, I think a lot of people understand that statement, but we don't always take the time to find out what they really want. So understand what motivates your customer to buy. Number 9, push for a decision. Now, let me tell you what I mean here. Again, I'm not talking about being overbearing. We're not trying to put anybody, in a headlock, so to speak. But push for a decision. Think about this. Most customers, the ones that I see, okay, you tell me what you see. Most folks that come in, they want to lose weight, they want to get in shape. It's kind of common. But when you ask them, how long have you been thinking about this? The common answer is, I've been thinking about it for a year. I've been thinking about it all my life, and everything in the middle. That's what they're saying. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, I've been thinking about it for just 5 minutes. Okay, we've been thinking about it for a while. And when the customer finally comes in, which I think may be the most difficult thing to do, they finally walk in that front door. They are this close, after all that time, they're this close to finally making a decision. What's our obligation here? What's our obligation? I mean, if you're teaching a Group X class, or you're a trainer and you're taking them through, if they're not quite giving you everything, are you going to give them a bit of a nudge? Well, sure you are. But in a friendly way, in a respectful way, in a way that's courteous. Okay? So you push for a decision, just like you push in a class. And don't misinterpret that word push. I'm not talking, high pressure. It's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to really helping them solve their problem. And I'll give you something to think about that can maybe really help you on this when it comes to kind of pushing for a decision. One of the first sales you have to make, the first sale, the most important sale you'll ever make, is the sale you make to yourself. How sold are you? And the questions I would ask you, can you help solve the customer's problem? Do you have the best facility to solve their problem? Is now the best time to do it? Usually the feedback I get is yes, yes, yes. Well, if that's true, if you can solve your customer's problem, if you have the best facility in which to do it, and if now's the best time, my question becomes, what's your obligation here? Just to say, oh yeah, go ahead, think about it some more. Or is your obligation to help them kind of see the light, so to speak, here, to help them make that decision? Value has to exceed price, so there's a lot that goes into it. Okay, so ask for that decision. Don't be shy about that. If you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no, and you're really doing a disservice to your customer at that point. Number 10, always over-deliver. Always over-deliver. Once they become a customer, over-deliver. As a prospect, over-deliver. And what do I mean as a prospect and over-deliver? Become a coach. Nurture them. Help maintain interest. Help maintain desire. Send them blogs, send them videos, do some phone coaching with them. Give them some ideas, things they can do at home, things they can do when they travel. Over-deliver. At all levels, give your customer more than they ever bargained for. Give them more than they ever thought they would get. All right. So take a look at the secrets of how to sell more and make more money in the gym business. You take these and just increase just a little bit. Little ticks can make a big difference for you sometimes. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. And again, as a reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. And for additional ways you can learn more about me and how I can help take your business that next level, please check out those links below. And we'll see you all in that next video.